Yeah, hi guys. It will be another interesting weekend at Gusii Stadium whereby Shabana FC will be hosting Coastal Heroes in a match that will be having high stakes for Shabana FC, especially after their gap at the top of the National Super League being encroached rapidly by second placed Muranga Seal, who are now 6 points apart between them and league leaders Shabana FC. But remember, for Muranga Seal, they have a game at hand, which we don't know how the scores will be, but should Muranga Seal win that game, then the gap remains to be 3 points between Shabana FC and Muranga Seals, who are second placed and also pursuing the top bragging rights of winning the National Super League of this edition. And now, I'll wish to look at the stakes in this weekend's game between Shabana FC and the team that they will be hosting, and that is the Coastal Heroes. Remember, the Coastal Heroes are coming to this game after ending their bad spell and their bad flow in the National Super League in recent past. This is after they won as they played Gusii FC when they hosted them, and we also saw them recently winning against Kibera Black Stars, which at least boosts their hopes in the National Super League. And as they'll be coming to Gusii Stadium, they'll be coming in good spirits into this fixture. But remember, in the first leg, Shabana FC had a win over the Coastal Heroes, and therefore we shall see now when Shabana FC will be hosting the Coastal Heroes, who are currently 12th placed in the National Super League standing. How will things pan out between these two sides? But for Shabana FC, they are coming into this game very comfortable, very confident, very composed into this match, because out of their last 5 games, they have won all of them. And more crucially, they won a wonderful game as they played against Naivas FC. The last time they played, remember, it was also still at the home grounds, whereby they scored through Peter Ogechi and won against Naivas FC 1-0, at least for the first time in a season, to win against Naivas FC home and away, and therefore that boosts their hope into this match. It will not be a walk in the park for Shabana FC, because remember, the last time they hosted a Coastal side, apart from the Muatate United, where at least they won comfortably, we saw them the last time that they were playing against the Mombasa Elite at Gusii Stadium. We saw Elite scoring and spoiling the party of Shabana not being scored in more games in this season. And also the last time they played Assad, we saw Shabana FC losing 3-1, and therefore this coast side, which is Coastal Heroes equally, will not be underestimated, because in any league you cannot have the luxury of underestimating your opponent. But good thing for Shabana FC is that anytime they've been scored this season, especially at Gusii Stadium, they've always had a fighting spirit, and they are willing to go extra mile, to go charm offensive, and at least at the end of the 90 minutes whistle, at least entertain the fans with a victory. And we've seen them a number of times having wonderful comebacks from a point where they were from a disadvantaged position and twisting the game around, especially in the second half, and turning disadvantageous positions into advantageous winning times. And when I look into this game, Shabana will not be coming into this game with the aggressiveness to score many goals, because remember the last time we saw Samuel Coach speaking, he said that his team is more keen on the kombucha, more keen on the winning of the matches than really having goal galores in the matches, unless the match falls for a goal galore, especially when the opponent scores, requiring Shabana to outscore the opponent to win the match. Otherwise, we've seen Shabana in many games winning with comfortable 1-0 leads whenever Shabana scores first and has a chance to dictate and contain the game. And therefore, this game, plan A of Shabana FC will be number one, scoring a goal. And after scoring a goal, then maintaining now the tempo of the game, at least to win with that 1-0. Or else, if the team has laxity, at least they may be outscored more. But if Shabana is not scored, it's never easy for we to see Shabana FC scoring more than 2 goals whenever it has not been scored. Unless when they played Vihiga United and had a wonderful goal galore of 6-0. Otherwise, Shabana is always more on being clinical and winning the match than really risking it all to score many goals, and in the process maybe risk your mathematics and calculations. But remember also, as the match will be played, Shabana FC will be having its head at St. Sebastian to see what will happen, as second placed Muranga Seal will be hosting trouble-faced, which is Vihiga United. And many have got that fear that Vihiga United being unclinical, having financial constraints, and even having less squad depth, where they've been operating for the better part of this season with only 11 players, we may see Murang'a Seal outscoring Viga United so much. But football is a game of chances, a game of probability, and we may see the coin tilting either side. And we shall also be keeping an eye at St. Sebastian, the home ground to Murang'a Seal, as the Seals will be hosting Vihiga United, to see at least what will happen at the Murang'a Seal grounds and the Gusii Stadium. But therefore, coming into this game, we expect it to be a comfortable game. We expect Shabana to be clinical in this game and at least win this game and continue to maintain the 6-point gap between them and second placed Murang'a Seal, as they wait Murang'a Seal to play its pending game so far in the National Super League. Keep an eye at the Gusii Sports TV. We shall be keeping an eye on all the happenings in different grounds in the National Super League. We will give you the calculations and tell you who is placed where as far as the qualifications, the playoff positions, the relegation is concerned in this edition. I'm your favorite presenter, Ndemo Steven, Captain 001. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more updates as these.